Good evening, everyone. This is GoldenFox, and welcome to my first edition of GoldenFox Plays, which is my very own Let's Play that I wanted to do for a while. Legit this time. Last week, or somewhere around there, I attempted to do a Let's Play of Mega Man X, and unfortunately, things turned into an epic disaster. So, because of that, long story short, we were having some volume issues, echoing issues, and eventually I found out that it wasn't recording. Part of it wasn't recording, so I had to do multiple takes, replay the game and everything. So finally, I got everything up and running, and hopefully this should work. Now, as I'm also recording this is also going to be put on my secondary YouTube channel, which is the very same name, GoldenFox Stream, and they're going to be in increments of roughly 30 to 40 minutes, and you can watch the next part of an episode. And for however I record these episodes, by the way, thank you, Paranoia DJ. However these are going to be recorded is all going to be varied around, and I completely lost my train of thought. So anyway, joining with me, aside from yours truly, is Toon Critic Y2K.
Yo, cult of personality in the house.
Yep, and Sapphire Heart Song. And they are going to be the two people who are going to be chatting with me as I'm playing through Super Mario World, which there's really no contest. It's an absolute classic. One of my absolute favorite favorite games on the SNES. I can't word correctly. I wouldn't say it's top 5 material, but it's an absolute classic. Definitely one of those games on my nostalgia in my childhood. Very colorful, very fun, with different kinds of stages to play around with. I think it's my favorite Mario game up to date. I don't even think too much about that. So anyways, enough about that. Let's get this started. Let's go ahead.
Also, be sure to praise the oversized bird-winged Pegasus.
The oversized bird-winged Pegasus.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
I'm kidding, though.
No, that's okay. So anyways, enough of this shit. Let's get this started. Let's go!
Yay.
Yay!
Welcome!
So-
This is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Bowser is at it again. Oh my god. Anyway, you were saying, Toon?
So, fun fact actually about Super Mario World. This is one of the first Mario games that I played along with Super Mario 64. When I had a Game Boy Advance, I remember that they started porting the Mario games onto the GBA, and they switched things up a little bit. Like they had Super Mario Advance, Super Mario Advance 2, and those were ports to the Game Boy Advance of the not Super Mario Bros. 2 and Super Mario Bros. World. And then they did Super Mario Bros. 3, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? But the Super Mario Advance 2, which is Super Mario World, this is how I first started playing this game, and this is how I beat it. I never played the actual original SNES version of this game.
Yeah, that's mostly due to, like, certain generations that you grew up in and such. When were you born? The early 90s, right?
I was born 1992. My gaming past didn't really kick in until I had the Genesis for a while, and I had Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic.
But my gaming past didn't kick in until the N64.
Okay.
So I was a generation ahead, I believe.
Okay. So, people who were born in the early 90s would mostly, like, start up with the N64. This was obviously my starting console, the Super Nintendo, and other people, even, like, at my age, I just got hit by that piranha plant, I don't know why, started out with the NES, which is kind of surprising. I'm like, I guess maybe the parents wanted to have their own console to keep themselves occupied. By the way, how many of you think it's always fun to bounce on those freaking charging chucks?
It is pretty funny.
Yeah. Getting back on topic. So,
As long as you don't accidentally kill yourself on that oh, never mind. You're good.
Don't die.
By the way, Thife Nards, I can't say the name right. Yes, I respect the NES so much. It's what helped push the drive out of the great video game depression in 1983, or the crash is what it was, because of E.T. and how eager companies were and shit. I don't really need to explain that any further. Cedrus did ask a question. It wasn't in the recording, so yeah, Cedrus, go ahead and send that to me privately, and I'll take a look at it later. So yeah, let's see. My first video games were the original Super Mario Brothers. Hell yeah, and Life Force for the NES. Yes, I played Life Force. And it's a bit of a challenging game. Life Force, Gradius, you and Squadgy, those silly shoot 'em up games, they can really, really be challenging.
What about you, Sapphire? Like,
Yeah.
what was your first gaming experiences like?
Mine is a bit complicated. Like, I was born in the late 90s, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my brother is 8 years older than me, so before I was born and whatnot, we had the N64 in the house. Like, my parents told me, yeah, they got it when it first came out. And, bleh. So, I didn't
Fuck.
really grow up on Mario and whatnot as much as a kid. I grew
Fuck,
up
fuck, fuck,
on
fuck.
GoldenEye, a lot of Pokemon,
Yoshi!
Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap, War Gods, South Park Rally. I think the only game that we had that was Mario related was Mario Kart 64.
Oh my
Oh
god, I
yeah.
love that game. Like,
I,
to
I
this...
didn't really get to play much. The only game I ever understood as a kid was Pokemon, and I didn't even get my first Game Boy Color until I was 8, and even then that was when, you know, Game Boys were dying. If that makes any sense?
You mean like the first generation until
Yeah,
color?
it was moving on to the advanced, but my parents got it because it was cheaper.
Ha! Yeah, that would make a lot
I
of sense.
remember.
Yeah,
I
my
remember with
first.
the Game Boy Advance, like, if you had a Game Boy Advance SP in school, like, you were the coolest kid around.
Yeah, you were saying, Sapphire?
But yeah, I actually was a bit of a late bloomer when it came to video games and whatnot.
Okay.
Let's see, I had played, bleh. My first games were Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal. I got hand-me-downs of Red and Blue. I had nothing but Pokemon because that's all I ever knew as a kid. I didn't really grow up on anything other than VHS because my brother would always hug the TV, being the oldest. Yeah, I didn't really grow up until, middle school when I got my Wii. Then I started like playing a bunch of Sonic, and I got more diverse when I got Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Like I figured out, oh, these are other video games that exist. There's something more to life than Pokemon. Then I got obsessed with Sonic.
I think everybody has gone obsessed with Sonic at one point. And it was like funny enough, it wasn't until my teen years It wasn't until my teen years.
Well, yeah, the teenage years were shit.
My teenage years were like, but when I played Sonic the Hedgehog, particularly the Genesis games, I loved Sonic 2 and 3. And
Those are my two favorites.
yes, particularly Sonic 3, especially when you put in the expansion pack with Sonic and Knuckles.
2 was always my favorite. I always loved having, like, co-op play and whatnot. My mom would actually play Tails along with me. And that's... Well, you probably didn't see that. Like, that's Des. So... Actually, someone asked what our favorite video game franchises are.
Mine is the Metroid series, which is something I didn't play until like my early 20s. I'm 28 now, but get back here.
28? Wow.
Yeah, I'm 28 years old. I'll be 29 in like at least 4 months. So
Yes, it's fine for you. Post a link.
yeah.
Firefox. Bleh.
But yeah, I respect Metroid. Until I get to talking about Metroid, I should first explain a little bit of my experience with how I started with gaming. Like, obviously, my starting console was the Super Nintendo. Along with that were cartridges of this, Mario All-Stars, Aladdin, Jurassic Park, the Super Game Boy, which is something not many people talk about, and last but certainly not least, Terminator 2 from LJN. I was a victim of the puke rainbow.
Oh god.
Yeah, the game was absolute horseshit. I like that. That's the game that, like, that's a game I hate the most, but it's for personal reasons. I can't say it's the worst game ever, because I know there are technically worse games. I mean, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde,
Cute.
yeah, E.T., etc. What did you click?
Oh, it's a thing, Fire Fox. It's a starting sketch. Oh, it's so cute. I like
That's
it.
cute.
Oh, that's awesome.
Let's see. My favorite video game franchises are Sonic, Mario, Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank. I'm a little bit partial to Jack and Daxter. Pokemon. Let me see. I'm trying to think of a few others, but those are the general ones that I think of like right off the top of my head.
Okay.
Also, are we going to address the donation bar?
Oh, yes. I forgot to mention that. Yes, in the lower right corner, I have a donation pool, and it's to help me get a capture card so that way, instead of just relying on only emulators or Steam games, sorry, I can have it connect to my other consoles that I currently own, which are a PlayStation 2, a Nintendo Wii, the Xbox 360, and I also own a physical copy of a SNES. Unfortunately, it's not doing so hot. I need to figure out what to do to get it repaired. I tried to do like a cotton swap and everything, and it's still not working well. Like, it plays Mario World fine, but it doesn't work well with other games for some reason.
So all the money that is below there is going to getting a capture card. So we should probably set up some donation goals for that, because people like goals. And
Yes.
if I may suggest for you, Fox, probably the easiest thing is if they hit a certain amount, you will play a certain game. Because you're just starting out, so that'll give you
You know
plenty
what?
of games to choose from.
You know what? That is an idea. In addition, I also addressed that if you donated $5, you get to let me say whatever I want to say in a trailer voice. It's just a single sentence, and in doing so, okay, you know what? You're not going to flip around. Fuck you.
For example, say I'm a pretty Pegasus with bows, and I like to wear bows.
Yeah, basically, so it's I'm a pretty Pegasus with bows.
Or something like that.
Or something
How
like
about for your first stream, since I've been doing this for a while, I can probably help you out here. How about, let's say, Chad, if he hits 50, he'll play, let's go with Donkey Kong Country.
Okay. I should also point out that I think I won the Analysis Daily.
yes, he won.
Yes.
Yes, thanks to Lightning Bliss, you're looking at the new Analysis Daily Champion.
Yes.
And not just the champion, the champion. This was the biggest tournament. So he went through all of this to win, thanks to you guys.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, I was not even expecting that. It's like, good gravy. I'm still in this. Like, whenever it came to, like, not gonna lie, when it came to me confronting with Toon, I thought I was gonna lose.
Dude, I thought I was going to lose, but it was interesting to see how many people like chose you, and I'm like, well, for one, you've been here longer. Two, like, there's no hard feelings or whatever, because you totally deserve that. You've been deserving of this for like ages.
Funny thing, I remember
after your last reveal. Holy
I would have given you the award just on the Do Princess's Dream of Magic Sheep review, like, cause everybody on that roster has not put out something on that level, I would think.
Okay, to explain things about the production.
I'm totally not sucking your dick right now.
Well, also, like, to explain Magic Sheep, as proud as I am, I also had to give some credit to Keyframe, because she was also the most analytical in the video, and she was also the one who provided the idea and provided the story. This was practically her idea, because we were talking about my, like, event, like, how exhausting it was for me reviewing season 4 and how I could get a little PTSD with certain episodes. And
first boss time.
Yes,
first my screen.
Oh, that's right. Mario has defeated the demented Iggy Koopa in Castle Number 1 and rescued Yoshi's friend, who is still trapped in an egg. Together, they now travel to Donut Land. You ever notice a lot of these places throughout Dinosaur Land or Dinosaur Island are like food-based?
Anyone hungry? I'm hungry.
hungry. So I'm good.
Yes.
Kevanik, thank you for following. You might want to also notice when they are
yes,
following.
I have been doing that. Oh, fuck, I just screwed up my chances of getting a first feather. Okay.
How I do it, I usually like put out like a certain ding signal, like
Fuck.
depending on like what is going on. Like if somebody donates, they have like a different like sound than when somebody follows.
Right. Let's see.
I'll help you figure that out like after your
Oh, sure,
you know.
sure. Yeah, any support is absolutely welcomed. Back to what I was talking about. When it came to Magic Sheep, yeah, it was basically Key's idea, and she knew that, like, there was some stupid shit that I'd done, one of which, some of you may have remembered, I did a video ranting about Rainbow Rocks. Anybody remember that?
Boy.
Oh,
And
boy.
then you actually got to watch it.
Oh, my God. I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? Because the thing is, like, there are still some things in which I felt could have been addressed better by the people from IDW, because, like, it just felt like all the criticism that I was giving was worthless and just disrespected. Like, oh, you don't like it? Well, it's your fault. And I get that they were joking. I still think that it was just done with bad taste. But regardless, screaming into the mic for about 8 minutes did not help my favors at all. Not a one bit. What most people don't know is that after placing that video on private, I was ready to cry. No joke. Keyframe had to talk to me and comfort me. Just the sheer fact that I was just absolutely regretful. Thank you, C.284, for the donation of $10. So I guess, yeah, we can make that 2 sentences for what you want me to say in the trailer voice. So right now we're currently at $20? Yeah.
30.
30.
Oh, 30. Okay. It's now just
Remember,
updating.
folks, he'll play Donkey Kong Country at 50. What should you play at 100? Pretty big game, I would think.
I don't want to go too far ahead because there were some games that I kind of wanted to stream. You know what? How about a Sega Genesis game?
Okay. How
Yeah.
about 100 to play Sonic?
Okay. For Sonic 2, I haven't been able to conquer Sonic 2. I was able to conquer Sonic 3 because of a saving system. So I think to make things easier, I would have to go for Sonic 3. And if it's at 200, it'll be Sonic and Knuckles. And that'll pretty much like that's going to be pretty much like a series right there in and of its own. Which, by the way, that's what I'm going to be doing for games that are going to take a while for me to go through. There'll be like part 1, part 2, and everything. So, oh hell no, Ellie, no,
Suggesting that we make you play a Barbie
no,
game.
fuck you,
Barbie
Ellie.
Source Adventures.
No. Metroid, I will.
If somebody donates 200, you should totally play a Barbie
No,
game.
absolutely
Barbie
not.
game on the SNES.
No, I absolutely not. Absolutely not.
But dude, what if someone what if you hit $200?
Oh my god. This is only gonna last for like 10 minutes if I ever like do a let's play that.
But it'll be funny. Most Game Grumps episodes that are one-shots end up like that.
Alright, fine. So, at $200, I will play a Barbie game. Fuck.
Okay, so that's your goal, folks. 50, we got Donkey Kong. 100, we got Sonic. 200, we have Barbie's Horse Adventures.
It's too late now, Ellie. You're like, she's already suggesting Cat Mario. Okay, so people want Ellie to get on the call. How about that, folks?
People want her on the call? Hang on a sec, I'll fix that.
Oh my fucking god. I am going to get back at her when we are at Is she going to BronyCon?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I am so gonna get back at her. I'll have to think of something. And if she goes and like hits me and such, it will be totally worth it.
By the way, Golden, can I hug you if I see you at BC?
Sure. I should continue what I'm doing right now.
Ellie, you are evil, and I love you for it.
Well, that's no surprise.
I regret nothing at all.
Oh, I'm sure you regret absolutely nothing. 100%. I'm gonna fucking strangle you.
Bring it on, skinny.
Oh,
She does have a
so
point, Golden.
yeah. So 50, I do Donkey Kong Country. 100, Sonic 3, and possibly Knuckles. And 200 is that Barbie game for the, what is it, the NES?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
There's probably is it like the only Barbie game?
No,
There's
plenty
a
of
Barbie
games.
horse adventure one from what I remember.
Oh,
I don't
I'm
know
just.
the titles of these shits. I just know that Barbie has video games, so I'm like, what would be
Oh.
a great game to torture Fox with?
Well,
Well,
I was asking console specific, like just anything for the NES. I already am aware of the horse game that was part of the whatchamacallit. It was a CD-ROM game.
Yes.
I feel I've accomplished something.
Oh yeah, that's another dark horse in my past. Like, oh my god.
But
Damn
touche.
it.
So if we do exceed past 200 and let's say I don't know 220, 240. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Tim Critic
What,
gives
like
you a blowjob?
300?
Yeah, like it. Well, okay, 300 not so much, but oh, thank you, Chuggle Debug. Shit. Like if it's like let's say 220, like other games that you guys could suggest. Fuck.
Also, Chad, if you would like to ask us questions at any time, just put either Ask Toon, Ask Fox, Ask Sappy, or Ask Eliyora, and that way it'll be easier for us to identify the questions.
Yee. And also tag us if you can. That also makes it easier on all of us.
Good
Just been
God.
asked, is it a good idea to own a skunk? I don't know why anybody thinks I would have that information, but simple answer, no.
Well, we've reached past 50, so yeah, Donkey Kong Country is going to be on the list. It will
Also,
be.
you have to say stuff in a trailer voice box.
Oh yeah, that's right. Shit. Anybody like? Hang on.
We've hit 80.
We did. Oh my fucking god. Okay.
I want to see you play Barbie.
Yeah, it's gonna
If I may, if I may, you people are fucking insane. Oh my fucking god, you are all crazy. Oh my god. Ah.
He's still at 60 on my end.
Okay, so yeah, we're at $60. Okay, why didn't he read it? Hang on. Let me, I'm looking up.
Crimson Pup asked me what would tick me off the most. Ooh, good question. I am basically a living hot button, so
This is true.
That's the story of her life. This is
well, when you're not allowed to express emotion as a child, once you're an adult, it explodes. Right, Brett?
This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. When she looks so sad in photographs, I absolutely love her. When she smiles. Dun, 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 dun.
Worth it.
By the way, Chuckle Debug, what can you like? Okay, if you whatever sentence you guys want me to quote, put it in quotation marks, so that way it'll be easy for me to catch. Because there's always a lot of messages in the chat box. Fuck! I got nothing. I got absolutely
Is
nothing.
he fapping?
No, I'm rubbing my hands back and forth in excitement. I do that. I don't know why. Don't ask.
It's a habit. No big deal, dude.
Okay.
It's better than biting your nails like I used to do.
Ugh. Okay, so here's a question for the chat, and probably pretty much up to you guys. As I'm playing through this game, and I'm going to make episodes out of this, do you want me to just gun through the game, or do you want me to go through the secret passages and just, like, unlock all the levels?
Just gun through it.
Just gun through it.
Gun through it, alright.
Okay, we're being...
Okay. Okay, this will help. Did he actually...
Oh.
Hang on. Did he donate?
I don't think he did.
Oh.
No, he didn't.
That's too bad. That's a good sentence.
You know what? Somebody actually did leave open something to say, and it said like it could be anything. So I'll just go ahead and say that. In a world where GoldenFox is in a sexy maid outfit. Oh, look sexy. Yeah, close enough. Like I just saw the sentence and it just like faded away because of all the other stuff.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know. Oh, when did I first meet Manga? He messaged me one day saying, "Hey, I like your icon," because it was Yu-Gi-Oh related during the time.
Yu-Gi-Oh is amazing.
Yeah, he's a big fan of like the character Akita. Akiza from the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX series, and I had like her
Isn't
signature
Akiza from 5Ds?
5Ds. Not why?
Yes.
Why did I say GX? I know it's 5Ds. That was literally my favorite series. Anyways, so because I had like the Black Rose Dragon in like a very early picture that I made,
Black Rose Dragon. Black Dragon.
yes, Black Rose Dragon. I don't know. He messaged me and I don't know. I just got attached to him over time. He was a cool dude. Also, I liked his OC. His OC was cool.
And it wasn't a pigeon.
Ah, fuck. Okay, I thought I got hit. Which one is
Admiral
it?
Spracker says he never understood Yu-Gi-Oh! It takes a little bit to understand the game. It took me a while to understand some of the more advanced plays, and I still don't understand pendulum summoning.
Fuck.
Well, yeah, it's hard to understand. It's hard to understand like Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, come on, you can only have so many Pikachu's
Fuck!
in your deck.
Damn it!
Hey, Zach, how many times did you lose duels
fuck
to
it.
me?
How many times did I win?
About 3.
You know, it's still a pretty good number.
There we
Magic
go.
number.
Sure.
Yes,
Out
it
of
is.
25, Zach.
Damn it!
Well, I'm not like a super hardcore
Are you
MLB
serious?
Yu-Gi-Oh player, and I don't ever.
Neither
intend to
am
be.
I. What are you talking about?
This shit is supposed to be easy. There we go. Let's see.
At
do you play
300, he
games?
plays Terminator 2 on SNES.
Fuck you! No! 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 No!
Jake!
You! Oh! Oh!
I don't even know what that game is.
It's
So
from LJN.
Legendarily bad is what it is.
It's horrible.
An
It-
LJN game? Why would you make him do that?
You have to be.
Monster.
You have to be. Not. I don't even think Eliyora would ever do something like that.
No, even I'm not that sadistic.
Oh my god. And this comes from
I'd like to
somebody
make you
who.
scroll down from the sidebar. You should see it like next to the stream, and then press the donate button.
Oh yes, you have to scroll down to the bottom of the page, and there should be a big button that says donate. It's like blue, has some hexagons on it.
LOL,
Shut
up.
$100 for Bubsy.
Well, we already have.
You remember Bubsy the Bobcat, like the Sonic ripoff that was played by Rob Paulson?
Okay, look, we already have one for
About
100.
to play Yakuza.
Yeah, at 100, I play Sonic 3. 200 is that Barbie game. I gotta have this shit
At
written down.
250 Oh god, at 250 you should play the original Sims game.
The original Sims
According
game.
to Wicked Disney, that's...
I
Oh,
have
Jelly
never
Bug
heard of that.
wants you to say, "I would love to play Terminator."
She paid for it, or he paid for it.
You guys are sadistic jerks. Okay.
Welcome to the world of
No,
life.
let him go.
What was that? I would love to play Terminator.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I would love to play Terminator. Oh, fuck you.
Jedi Padawan Daniel is asking, will any of y'all possibly stream a Yu-Gi-Oh game one day in the future?
I
I have no knowledge of Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, I have not
Well,
paid
let me
attention.
tell you. Okay, here's the thing: the best card is Pikachu, and the second best card is Black War Greymon.
I'm sure of that. Yes, I am absolutely sure of that.
I remember
you're
this
just
one
doing it.
Yu-Gi-Oh
No.
game for like the PlayStation. I forget what it was called though. It
Duel of like the roses.
Yu-Gi-Oh Forbidden Memories. That's the one.
Oh, Forbidden Memories? Yeah,
I
that's
had.
I thought you said PlayStation 2. That was
Yeah.
Ah, yes, I remember what that mine was
Nope,
called.
I'm
It
not
was
going there.
called Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship something. Stairway to the Destined Duel. It was for Game Boy Advance.
Ever played a Metal Slug game? Oh, hell yeah, I love Metal Slug. I mean, it's one of the most, like, beautifully well, like, drawn out sprites. Like, everything is, like, animated. It's freaking crazy. And it's got some blood in it. So, yeah, that happened.
It's got some blood in it.
It's got blood. It's got, like, you hear, like, crying death sounds, like, "Ugh! Ugh!" And a lot of, like...
So it's Bloodborne.
I guess so. It's more like a goofier version of First Blood, if I were to say so, or Rambo is what I would clarify.
Okay.
Let's see. Was being turned into a plushie during Christmas really that bad? Yes, it was! Having to sit through all of the Scooby-Doo movies in chronological order, live-action movies included. Keyframe, I love you, but why did you have to torture me with that? The live-action movies is where I lost it.
Where is Keyframe?
She is currently napping. Okay.
Well, if it helps fill the void, I'm working on artwork while I'm in the stream with you.
Yes.
Darn, I ran out of money to donate. You win this time, Goldie.
Oh. I should also point out that I plan on saving up some money to commission Mad Munchkin. She's going through another financial issue. Not as big as before, but I think she deserves a bit of help. Oh, shit.
Awesome.
Yeah. Like,
He is awesome.
yes, what I'm planning to have her do is do a thumbnail art for this very video, which, by the way, by the time I'm done with not this stage, but the castle that I'm about to come across, I'm gonna end the episode and then start another episode if anybody wants to participate after that. I plan to do at least 2 episodes today, and fuck.
Episodes?
Yes. Yeah, stream episodes, because they're going to be recorded individually, different segments, and they're going to be up on a separate YouTube channel. So that way, yeah.
So you're basically gonna just break recording and go right back into it.
Yes.
Okay.
And because this game has a saving feature...
Princess, please!
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Bridget the cat.
Princess the cat. Hi.
Everyone knows it's Bridget.
Hey, Toon, could you look in the Skype chat?
Fuck.
Yeah, possibly. Don't say it out loud, but yeah.
I know.
Bum,
Toon, do you know any official brony couples besides Will Voice and Golden with their girlfriends? Eliyora and a Darky.
Shit. I lost Yoshi. God damn it. Oh,
Yeah, Sapphire and Manga Common.
Yee.
I lost my freaking Yoshi. God damn it. Oh.
Yoshi, no!
I know. Oh.
Fuck you, Tim.
I think that was only funny once, and that was because we were lucky on it.
I know, but it's a nice callback.
All right.
Do we all like comedy? Not comedy, dark comedy.
Dark
Yes.
comedy. I think that all depends.
House here.
Yeah, like if it's on the levels of like the cider joke with Rainbow Dash, absolutely not. That was just like unfair. I like it when it's
That
more.
wasn't dark comedy. That was just cruel.
Yeah, that like. Fuck. Okay, don't.
And it was especially bad when she actually fucking paid for it and that it got poured everywhere.
Yeah, and then there were some people I respect Nikki V, but he tried to justify the argument saying that she was attempting to do it in front of Pinkie Pie, which, if I were to argue, that's because she's just like, it's part of letting this frustration get in the best of her. And I don't think it would be very fair to just, like, throw it back at her because of all the shit that Pinkie was doing. And I get that she wasn't doing it out of malice. It just didn't seem properly justified. I think that's something in which I could take into consideration that if somebody is suffering through something, it has to be properly justifiable. Like the shit that happens to Cartman in South Park because of how much of an asshole he is.
At Anime Krusty, why do I say yee a lot? I don't know.
You may have picked that up from me.
I probably did, or some of the younger people that I hang out with. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? You probably picked it up from Ron.
Ah, fuck!
Nah, it's more
I'm
like
gonna
a
blame
Spirited Rainbow and all that.
I'm gonna blame Robin because he's not here.
Oh, yes, I'm sure that I was snuggled a lot during Christmas. Actually, fun fact, after she was done with those Scooby-Doo movies, she gave me back to Aeon. And what Aeon did was that, well, during Christmas morning...
This is a rated stream.
Yeah.
Well,
long story short, you can find out on my DeviantArt.
You know, you should really use your Golden Boy toy vlog every so often for this shit.
Shh! Not in front of a giant public, Ellie!
Huh?
Kill the Koopa. Kill the Koopa. There you go.
Ah, that's right. Morton Koopa Jr. of Castle Number 2 is now just a memory. The next area is the underground Vanilla Dome. What traps await Mario in this new world? What will become of Princess Toadstool?
When you do that, I think of that old video, the whole hobo with the golden voice.
Alright, so apparently I forgot to work on the green switch. I'm gonna save right here, but,
You also have one more thing you need to say.
oh, what's that?
Is that your ass or is your mama half reindeer?
Is your mama hat reindeer? Okay.
Oh
Alright, absolute silence. Is that your hat? Or is that your mom? Fuck.
Hang on, no. I put it down. I just put it down there, Fox. You can read it there.
Oh, hang on a second. Let me check the, Is it in, oh, wait. Duh. Okay. Hang on, I gotta get to... Gotta scroll all the way to the bottom. Okay. Here we go. Is that your ass, or is your mama half reindeer?
There we go.
Whose idea was that?
Watchful
Hashtag
Pony.
blame Canada.
Watchful Pony? Oh my god, dude. I can't stop respecting you. That was
Also,
beautiful.
Fire Pale Fox also had something, but
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently
Did
the
she
donation
donate?
has not shown up in terms of whatever
yeah,
is
she
going on
hasn't.
here.
Bleh.
It hasn't updated, which is kind of weird.
What
you
will
might need to
become of
refresh
Princess
it.
Toadstool?
How do I
Everything
refresh
besides
it?
getting captured again. Oh boy.
Let me see if I can, like, turn it off and turn it back on. Oh, those are notifications. Sorry. Huh.
Honestly, hat may have
Ellie,
been
stop
funnier.
impersonating me.
Okay, so I saved on that.
Nothing.
So I've
What?
okay, so I've... Alright, so I just recorded a little over 30 minutes to 40 minutes, so this is going to be the end of the very first episode. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Stay tuned for the next episode as I'm about to get started continuing in the Vanilla Dome. So, until next time, I'm GoldenFox, and keep gaming!